So you ever have that moment, you're with your coach, they mention you need to evidence S6 from your apprenticeship standard, and you just nod along. But inside, you're thinking, what does that really mean? Well, you are not alone. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most important skills for any associate project manager apprentice, communicating the project vision. And trust me, when you get this right, you're not just ticking a box, you're building a foundation for your entire career.
Does that sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. It's sitting right there on your Optum checklist. Your coach keeps bringing it up. But what is communicating the project vision in the real world? It can feel a bit vague, kind of like trying to catch smoke, right? Don't worry, we're going to clear the air.
All right, let's meet Jody. She is a level 4 APM apprentice at a big retailer called Ibis Stores, and she is smack dab in the middle of this exact S6 puzzle. We're going to follow her story step by step as she goes from feeling confused to turning this one little line item into a seriously powerful skill.
Okay, so the pressure is officially on for Jody. She's just walked out of a meeting with her coach, Olivia, who's basically circled S6 in bright red ink. It's now top priority for her portfolio. And for any apprentice, you know what that means. It's time to figure this thing out, and fast.
So what does Jody do? Exactly what every smart apprentice does when they hit a wall. She asks for help. She gets some time in the diary with her mentor, Adam. He's a seasoned PM at Ibis, and she's hoping he can finally give her the straight scoop on what this S6 thing is all about.
Adam, of course, has heard this question a million times. He smiles and tells Jody that the secret isn't complicated. To really nail communicating a vision, you first have to understand 3 things: what it is, why it actually matters, and, this is the big one, what your role is in the whole thing. Now, Adam points to 2 key words here: communicating and reinforcing. He explains that as an apprentice, your job isn't to invent the vision out of thin air. Your job is to be its #1 champion. You're the person on the ground making sure everyone understands the why behind the what.
And this right here? This is a total game changer for Jody. Adam makes it super clear. The project manager or the sponsor, they're the ones who create and define the vision. Your power as the APM apprentice is in taking that agreed vision and bringing it to life for the team. Knowing this boundary is absolutely crucial because it means you can act with confidence. So why do we even care so much about this? Look, it's not just about passing your EPA. A clear vision is literally the glue that holds a project together. It gets everyone pulling in the same direction, it cuts down on all that grumbling and resistance, and it keeps your stakeholders feeling confident. It really is the secret sauce of good project management.
Theory is great and all, but now it's time for the real world. Fresh off her chat with Adam, Jody gets her big chance. Her line manager, Rita, asks her to help out in a kickoff meeting for a brand new marketing campaign. The test is about to begin.
And there it is, right on cue. During the meeting, a team member speaks up, and they are not convinced. To them, this new project just looks like a pile of extra work. They haven't bought into the vision, they can't see the why, and suddenly, everyone's looking at Jody. But here's the thing, Jody is ready. She has been building up to this exact moment. She started by just observing how senior managers did it, then she practiced with a bit of help from her mentor. This step-by-step process is how you master any new skill in your apprenticeship. It's not magic, it's practice. So what does she do? What's her big move? She doesn't just read the project brief out loud. No, she actually listens to the concern, and then she connects the dots for them. She explains how this project will actually make their jobs easier in the long run. She makes the vision relevant to them. And just like that, you can feel the entire mood in the room shift. Jody is absolutely buzzing. That was a huge win, and she can't wait to tell her coach, Olivia. But now comes the next challenge. How do you take that awesome real-world moment and turn it into a solid, high-quality piece of evidence for your Aptum portfolio? And this is the million-dollar question for every apprentice, isn't it? Olivia's answer is simple, but it's powerful. She says, Jody, in the eyes of an assessor, if it's not evidenced, it didn't happen. You have to find a way to make your amazing work visible. Olivia breaks it down perfectly for her. See, good evidence just shows you were in the room. But great evidence proves you made a difference. It's a difference between being CC'd on an email and writing that reflective account explaining how you tailored the message and why it worked. It's all about showing your impact. Okay, so Jody's portfolio is starting to look really strong. But there's one last mountain to climb, the endpoint assessment, the EPA.
Because it's not enough to just have great evidence. You've got to be able to talk about it with confidence. So you know what that means? It's mock EPA time.
Olivia doesn't hold back. She hits Jody with a classic EPA question. Now, it sounds simple, but a vague, waffly answer is going to sink you. The assessor is looking for a clear, structured response that links directly back to the evidence in your portfolio.
And what's the secret weapon for acing any EPA question? You guessed it, the STAR method. Situation, task, action, and result. By framing your story this way, you turn an anecdote into a powerful demonstration of your competence. It's a lifesaver.
And boom, here is Jody's killer answer. It's short, it's sharp, and it packs a serious punch. It lays out the situation, her specific task, the action she took, and the amazing result. Honestly, this is a masterclass in how to use the STAR method to shine in your assessment.
Of course, you've got to be ready for more than just one question. So Olivia preps Jody for a few other curveballs, including that all-time classic, so what would you do differently next time? Being ready for these questions shows you're not just doing the work, you're thinking about the work. So Jody's journey from confusion to total confidence is basically a roadmap for you. Now, it's your turn. What's one small, tiny thing you can do this week to better communicate your project's vision? Maybe it's just asking your PM to explain it to you in their own words. Or maybe, in your next team meeting, you can link one small task back to the big picture. Your journey starts right now.